Hey everybody, it's Jason here, and I wanted to quickly go over campaign versions of shuffle cards. As we all know, you could share these cards one-to-one with individuals, but I wanted to go over specifically what a campaign version of a card is. Some people are getting confused thinking they could add lead capture to a card. You're actually adding lead capture to a campaign version of that card, and the campaign version does not require you to do a lead capture. It's just an option you could do within the campaign. So let me share my computer screen here and quickly go over the the campaign of a card. So as you can see here, we're going into my cards. And I'm just going to choose this one right here. And basically, this is what the card looks like. But we're going to do a campaign version of it. So what you do is you click the three dots. And again, you could do this on the phone, but my rule is I think it's easiest to build a card on the computer and share it from the phone. So since we're building a campaign version of a card, I'm doing it on the computer. So I'm going to click the three dots. I'm going to go where it says campaigns, and I'm going to hit create new campaign. Now what you want to think about is any place you're going to place this card, you want a campaign version of it. You do not want to share the same campaign in multiple places. It's a one-to-one ratio for analytics purposes, which I'll get into in a second. So if you're going to post this card on 5 different Facebook groups, you want to have 5 different campaigns of this card, one-to-one relationship. So now we created a campaign. We're going to name the campaign, and it's for your eyes only. The reason you're naming the campaign is because when somebody opens up that campaign version of the card, you will be notified that someone viewed that campaign. It will literally say, someone or somebody viewed such and such campaign. You won't know who it is unless they fill out the lead capture form, if you add a lead capture form to the campaign. So in this case, we're going to name this one Shuffle Facebook. Let's just put it as Card Shark Group 4319, because that's today. If you want to put a description in, again, it's for your eyes only. That's totally up to you. I don't, because my name of the campaign describes it for me, so I know which one it is. Do you want to be notified individually when somebody opens up the campaign card, or as a daily summary? And how do you want to be notified? Do you want to get email notifications, push notifications to your phone, or both? That's it. That's all you have to do to create a campaign. Now, if you want to add lead capture, before you hit the create button, you check mark the include lead capture. Do you want the lead capture to show at the bottom? It's an optional pop-up, or a mandatory pop-up, and we'll go over the differences. I personally never do mandatory pop-up because half the time people won't fill out the form, but I still want them to see it. If I force them to fill out the form before they can see the card, they'll never see the card. So at the very most, I'll do it as an optional pop-up, but I'll show you the differences. You want to name this lead capture. So in this case, we'll just put it down as leave your info to learn more. First field is a default first name. You want to add more fields, you just hit the plus sign. Short text field is somebody giving you a short answer, open-ended. Long text field, they could type in a longer open-ended answer. A radio box is you're giving them multiple choice question, and they have to pick one, like a yes or no. Drop-down menu, you all know what those are. And the checkbox option is multiple choice, pick any and or all of the options. So we're going to fill out some more here. We're going to do email, and you can make those fields mandatory to answer or not mandatory. So let's make that one mandatory. We'll do another one here and do this short one. We'll say phone because I want their phone number. We'll do a couple more. We're going to do a radio box now, and the question will be, do you go to networking events? And we got to fill in some options because it's an optional or multiple choice question. So we're going to put in yes and no. And then the next question is going to be a checkbox. And we'll say, if yes, what type of networking events? And this is where we're going to give them a bunch of choices. BNI. We'll just say chamber mixers, maybe. We'll say social happy hour. We'll say one that's local to me, and I think it's nationwide. Network after work is one. And then we'll do one more, and we'll just say other. That's it for now. And then how do you want to be notified when they fill this form out? Do you want to be notified individually, have a daily summary of it? And do you want to be notified via email, push to your phone, or both? So now I'm going to create this campaign, and I could either copy this QR code, put it on a piece of paper, and just put it somewhere, like on a bulletin board at Starbucks. If I'm a restaurateur, maybe put these out on every table in the restaurant with the weekly specials, however you want to work it. There's also, as you will see here, hot buttons to go to social media. So if I click Facebook, it'll open up another window. There's my card, and now I could post on my timeline, on a group. I could post it on a friend's timeline, a page I manage. I could say something about it, and bam, my card is now on Facebook. I will not post this this campaign on another Facebook page. I'll create a different campaign for that if I choose to. So now, if you remember what the card looks like, let me show you what the card will look like now with the lead capture. Same card, except the lead capture now is at the bottom. Now let me edit that and make it as an optional pop-up. Before the card gets opened, a pop-up appears. Because I made it optional, if somebody hit cancel, they'll get to the card anyways. So now I'm going to actually share my phone with you and show you what it looks like as a notification. You swipe down. Someone viewed your campaign. Shuffle Facebook Card Chart Group 4319. I don't know who unless they filled out the lead capture form. So for the heck of it, let's actually fill out that lead capture form to see what it would look like. So again, I'm just going to open this card up, and let's just say Jason, and I'll just make up an email saying testnow@aol.com 248-554-1234, and we'll actually fill out some of these questions as well. I'll hit submit. Boom, done. And so now let me show you what the notification looks like on the phone when somebody fills that out. If I swipe down on the phone, it said new lead captured. And so if I click that, it goes into my Shuffle account. And basically where it will be is if I go into my contacts, I could actually do this by, actually, you know what? It's best on the computer. So if we go into my computer instead, and I go into my account here, let me X out of this. If I go into my contacts, I could search by lead capture contacts. And if I click on the contact that filled that out, right there, it says it's a lead capture from that campaign. and the questions I answered are right there. So there you have it, how you get notified via campaign as well as lead capture. One more thing I want to show you before I'm done here is why it's important to do a campaign for every place you put it on, anywhere, Facebook, the QR code, anywhere. So let me go back into, I don't know, the shuffle card. If I go into stats, remember we have these fun stats here, general, card ratios, viewer clicks. And you could actually see, if you click viewer clicks, you can see who clicked on the buttons if you send it to them one-on-one, which is a cool feature, by the way. But campaigns, depending on where I placed certain campaigns, I could see where I'm getting the biggest bang for my buck. Where am I getting the most eyeballs on my campaign versions of the card? I have 97 views here, Facebook link campaign. I have 55 views here, social media shuffle campaign, shuffle gem. Free trial LinkedIn campaign, I had 51 times viewed. So according to this campaign for this card, the most views I'm thinking is right here, Facebook link campaign. So I know next time where to put the card. So that's why you want to create one campaign per place that you place it. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Facebook or text me, 248-981-7158. 248-981-7158. Other than that, keep on shuffling, and I will catch up with you later.